Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So as you can all see, I have the lovely sign behind me. I would like to thank Tammy for getting that for me. My pod will be here next week, but I was talking to my real estate agent today, and I'm looking for an office, and that's going to be a busy week next week. Like this week was a busy week. You may have noted the videos I put out dropped down drastically, going, getting these businesses started. Now I'm at the point to where I'm branching out from a home office and getting into an office. So, it is what it is. But I've had something very important to share with you. I want you to look and I want you to pay attention to what's going on. So Jussie Smollett, the famous French and gay actor, as David Chappelle so rightly described. His case was great. You notice I didn't do a show on it. Because if you didn't know he was guilty, you're an idiot. But I want you to look what's happening. I want you to see. See, now BLM is saying we're going to back Jussie Smollett no matter what. No matter what, we're going to back him. And I've told you stories about BLM before. I've seen BLM supporters on my old personal Facebook tell black men who didn't quite go along with the homosexual narrative. Well, if you can't say you don't, or the trans narrative, not even the homosexual, the trans, if you don't support black men, you're not really, or you don't support black trans, or trans people, you're not really black. Not even black trans people, just trans people. But now, the fabric of reality is tearing open for people. And it's the perfect time. So what you're seeing, now the White House has to answer for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's tweets. And all Jen Psaki did was deflect, because that's what they do. Now what you're going to see in the next year or so is a step up in the race narrative. But a lot of people aren't falling for it. You have the new mayor-elect, who is a black liberal, telling BLM, if you come into my city and start burning, you will be arrested. We're not going to have it. You're not going to destroy the city. I'm going to keep the citizens safe. See that fracture? Now you have Psaki saying, well, it's horrible that anybody would fake a hate crime. And that's all she said. She left it there. Because Joe Biden knows, the White House knows, if they come out and say we support Jussie, you probably just lost the White House for the next 20, 30 years. So see, we are winning. And that's what I was saying. I saw it coming. And so when we get a couple of months down the road or whatever, and other people start saying it, I'm not talking about the elections. Everybody's saying it's going to be a red wave. No, what I'm talking about is a cultural shift. A shift. The culture's shifting. Cultures do this. I look at a culture as a living thing. And cultures shift. People change. This culture's changing. We're getting away from, they're seeing what's going on in the blue cities, like San Francisco, like New York, like LA, where they're, and watch my video yesterday. This is what these blue Soros-backed prosecutors are doing. They're decriminalizing a lot of things. The list I read 11 hours ago, watch that video so you can see what the new district or prosecutor for Massachusetts wants to decriminalize. Seattle has decriminalized a lot worse things. So is Los Angeles, and they're turning into hellholes and trash heaps. So we're winning. We just got to hold on a little bit. Make sure you get out there and vote. Normal people who aren't involved in politics. Mothers are still calling out that the DOJ wanted to arrest people at school board meetings. The average person is tired of the crime and the looting and the burning because it's out of control. They don't want half of the shit that's on the Democrats' list to decriminalize legalized. And they should know, and you have to tell them. So send this video to one of your liberal friends. If they reply, don't even say anything. Tell them to send a message to the Dan Dawson Show or on my Facebook, the Dan Dawson Show, and I will respond to them. Just tell them to tell me who sent them, and yeah, I'll respond to them. I'll do it myself. But they don't even want this. Look, the lefties, Rashida Tlaib, AOC, Ilhan Omar, Cori Bush, want all prisons shut down. All federal prisons shut down in 10 years. Do you think the average person wants to do that? Of course not. Of course not. Do you think the average person wants it to be legal for somebody to break into their house, breaking and entering, because it's cold outside? Of course not. They've lost touch. They're losing. Let's keep pushing, push that envelope. Proud of you all. I really love my subscribers. I promise I'm going to have this office set up. It's going to be a whole different view. I'm going to move it out so you can see the whole thing. Like I said, next week's a busy week, so hopefully the week after that, the entire office will be set up, and I'm going to have an interview couch and all that good stuff. So, but like, subscribe, share, especially this video. Share with one of your lefty friends or one of your moderate Democrat friends. But tell them we're coming. It is what it is. So, like, subscribe, share, and as always, especially in these days and times, do what you got to do.